Hello and welcome to the second part of the Linguavote introduction tutorials. In part 1 I gave you a quick summary of Linguavote's gamified approach. In this tutorial I'd like to go into this in more detail by giving you a tour of a unit. I'm going to show you the English version, but other language versions are also available in which the rubrics and translations are available in the learner's first language. When students log in, they arrive here, their dashboard page, where they can select a level and a unit. Let's say the student selects the elementary jobs unit. They will come to a page that shows them where they are in the unit and the learning outcomes for that unit. As you can see, there are 5 lessons in the unit. Students need to complete the first lesson before the next lesson unlocks, and so on until they complete lesson 5 and finish the unit. At the start of a typical lesson, students will be presented with a set of vocabulary flashcards. In a typical lesson, there are 5 flashcards at beginner level and 11 flashcards at elementary, pre-intermediate and intermediate levels. All flashcards are available with audio in American English.
A police officer.
This is standard rote learning that your students will be familiar with. They spool through the flashcards and try to memorize each vocabulary item using the photo to interpret the meaning of the word or phrase. If students don't understand the meaning of the flashcard from the image, they can select the help link. If students registered in their first language, the help link calls up a translation. If students registered in the English language version, the help link calls up a definition in simple English, like a monolingual dictionary. In this lesson, the flashcards are types of job: an architect, a doctor, an engineer, and so on. After the flashcards, students are tested in what they can recall by reading and listening to a longer phrase and selecting the image that corresponds to the bold, underlined word contextualized in the phrase. There's another activity in which students are tested on the target vocabulary, and then there's a lesson poll. In this poll, Linguavote asks, what is the best job? Which students can access a translation for if they need it. All the vocabulary items that students have learnt in the unit are presented in the first column, supplemented with other words they haven't yet learnt, with translations if they need them. Here, students are being encouraged to express an opinion using the lesson vocabulary. This process helps students internalise the vocabulary they have learned by applying it in a meaningful way. After students have voted in the poll, they come to this page. Here they can see what everyone else in the community has voted for, separated by men and women. They also have the opportunity to write a comment in English, to talk about what they voted for and why, or to talk about what other people have voted for and why. They may also want to respond to the comments of other students which appear on this page. This all promotes higher-end critical thinking skills because students are invited to analyse poll results, synthesise what they know about the poll topic, and evaluate it all to express an opinion. Obviously, at beginner level, students don't yet have the language to do all of this effectively, so there are fewer polls at this level and fewer commenting opportunities. But as students move up through the units and the levels, we would expect the number, length and quality of their writing in the comments to improve steadily. Students don't need to write a comment if they don't want to, but to encourage participation, Linguavote integrates some unique gamification mechanics. When a student submits a comment, their comment appears for the rest of the community to see. The community can evaluate the comment by clicking on the like button underneath it. When a student selects the like button, Linguavote asks, why do you like it? Is it because the comment is funny, wise, kind, innovative, ethical, cool, creative, or interesting? Students can select up to 3 of these categories to award the writer of the comment a point in each category. By receiving likes from the community, students can start to build their status. So this student, for example, has been awarded 285 likes in the ethical category, his top scoring status category. Because he has over 250 likes in this category, he has a 3rd level status of spiritual leader, and he will wear this status level as a badge by all of his comments for the rest of the community to see. As students start to receive likes for their comments, they will feel more motivated to write and spend more time articulating their comments in English. For example, a student who naturally likes to make people laugh will probably receive likes in the funny category. As her status improves in this category, she will feel compelled to write funnier comments, so she'll spend more time considering how to apply her English, using a dictionary if necessary, so that she can express herself more accurately. The result of this is that students feel intrinsically motivated. The aim of the game is to improve their status in the community by writing better comments in English. But the outcome is improved language acquisition and writing skills, as well as improved 21st century skills such as critical thinking, collaboration, developing a voice on a subject, and expressing opinions. That's the end of this tutorial, in which I introduced you to the way in which Linguavote gamifies English language learning. Join me in part 3, where I'll explain Linguavote's research-based language methodology.